they were sort of like mini games, almost. I didn't bother with the 1 hour rule that I tend to use because of that. So yeah, that is not what I wanted to happen. Just so you know. I should probably just get rid of this head, quite frankly. It's gonna create too big of a mess. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, that really doesn't do anything to help my cause here. I have no idea how I'm gonna get that little piece of blood right there. This game can be a little tedious, mind you, because it is kind of repetitious. And in that sense, it is a little boring. But besides that, you know, if you're playing with like friends, this can be a lot of fun. I mean, it really can, because, you know, I mean, you're playing with friends anyway, so it's just kind of automatically fun right there. Yep, checking the ceilings just in case. So yeah, like right now it's just being repetitious by me having to put all these in the cylinder. Since they can't all fit in there right now, I'm just gonna put them like next to the door. And whatever. That way I can worry about them later. And there's a ring that fell out for some reason. Gosh darn it. That was not supposed to happen. Obviously. Let me just go ahead and get these containers over here as well. No, I love the blood and gore of this game, mind you. I really do, it's fun. I find the blood and gore of this game quite fun. I really do. Not that I'm sadistic or anything, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. I just like blood and gore. You know, I feel it makes games like this more, it gives more to the environment. Let's see, the results could have been more than I have ever hoped for. My creation is showing greatly increased paying threshold, and soon he will be my crowning achievement, ultimate proof that I was right. This is the critical phase of the experiment, one I cannot afford to get wrong. The siblings grow restless now. I must tend to them. I'm going to keep this data log. And this as well. Thank you for the like, sir. I do appreciate your donation to the charity of amputated appendages. Thank you. I'll leave you with your waste stuff. This is cool. Sorry. I know I'm a bit clumsy. You know, that's probably something I should do for Let's Play, is like just sort of talk to myself as if there were people here. You know, if any of you viewers have any kind of suggestion, now by suggestion I mean constructive criticism, not you suck, you should stop doing YouTube. That's not what I'm looking for, okay, ladies and gentlemen? I'm looking for constructive criticism, which is like, you know, I mean, an insult is not constructive criticism. An insult with a suggestion to fix it, that is constructive criticism. Is that really the kind of constructive criticism I would like? No, because that's just me. You know, I mean, how would you like it if I came up to you and said about something that you really love doing, you suck, you should stop doing that? I mean, you wouldn't like that. So how do you think I feel if you were telling me that I suck at doing YouTube and I should stop? I mean, I'm just, you know, throwing that out there for anybody that's thinking about doing that kind of criticism. We gotta think, you know, we as a society do need to think before we speak, frankly. I personally feel that we don't do that. Hey, it didn't tip a lot over. We will rock you. We will rock you. Sunday, blood on your face, beat this day. We will rock you. We will rock you. Gosh darn it. Face, big fish, great. Into your place. We will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you. Okay, sir. Mr. Blake, okay, thank you. Mr. Torso, stay in there. In there. Bloody mop. There we go. I can't imagine what a janitor would think if he came into this kind of place. Like, know, my thoughts would be like, excuse my language in advance, ladies and gentlemen, but holy shit, what the fuck happened here? That would be my first thought if I was a janitor. Just saying. I'm so actually gonna leave that there because it's almost filled up with food. Which is why I just did that instead of going into the actual building itself and cleaning up the floor. I would like, you know, I would hope I would have an apprentice, and I'd be like, whatever, let's just say his name is George or something. George, get those! We're not bothering with mopping this shit up. Cause I seriously want, you know, I would like grab the hose and the wet bag. I'm not gonna bother with mopping this shit up, man. I'm just gonna hose it down and then vacuum the liquid up. By the way, if you don't know what a wet vac is, it's basically a vacuum that can actually handle liquid. Like, if you try to vacuum up liquid in a normal vacuum, I don't know exactly what would happen, but I'm pretty sure something bad would happen. And by something bad, I mean like, I don't know, maybe something electrical or something. I actually have no idea what would truly happen, but what I do know is that a wet vac is made to handle liquid. And how I know this is because my dad has told me this. He was more of a, like, he's not a construction worker, mind you, but he's definitely a handyman. You know, for instance, I don't know if it was the furnace or what. I think it might have just been like a leaky water pipe in our basement. But I'll get to another thing about that in a second here. But he fixed it, you know. He cut off the bad section of the pipe and he repaired it and he replaced it and everything all by himself. Well, I mean, I basically was just there for him to try to teach me how to do, which, no offense to him, mind you, but I already knew. If you're wondering how I already knew, I was lucky enough that my school district tends to have a lot of cool and interesting programs during the summer. And one of them was actually, well, it was an art class, technically speaking. But one of the things we did was we made rings out of copper piping and copper itself. So we learned how to solder copper. Now with that said, you can actually solder pretty much any metal to any metal, although it's generally a good idea to only solder the same metal together. But you can't solder two different metals together. Again, it's just generally a better idea to solder the same metal together. Any blood on the ceilings? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Walls? Yes. And a little bit on the floor. And on the door. Let's go ahead and close this. So I can see. Okay. I know it's really past Christmas, quite frankly, but one of my personal Christmas songs came on my iPhone. Oh, gosh darn it. But I just wanted to mention that, you know, it's not that I'm a Scrooge, because some people that, you know, when they randomly hear my Christmas songs, they're like, "What are you, a Scrooge?" Because I have those kind of songs-ish. You know, I have songs sort of making fun of Christmas and whatnot, and songs that aren't the traditional songs. And no, I'm not a Scrooge, alright, ladies and gentlemen? I love Christmas. Heck, I try, you know, even when I'm not celebrating Christmas, I tend to try to keep the Christmas spirit going, at least in my house.